Welcome to the David Bradley Show with your host, David Bradley.
Hey, everybody. How's it going? So anyway, we are done with CMA Fest. We are back to doing our regular shows, I think, possibly. I think I might have still a few to upload from CMA Fest, so this is going to be fun. But anyway, real good friend of the show, Mr. Seth Bunting is here, and we're going to have a little chat because he's got some new stuff coming out, and I'm excited to hear it. So what's going on, brother?
Nothing much. How have you been?
I'm tired.
We've had a very similar schedule recently. I understand.
Yeah, up and go. Mm-hmm. That's it. Mm-hmm. If you go to sleep, you hope it's at a decent time.
Yeah, I am with you on that. CMA Fest did us good.
I don't know about good, but by God, we got it done.
And we got the video evidence to prove it.
Yeah, dropping twice a day.
Yeah.
But see, that's where I'm not, I don't hold shows.
Yeah.
My thing is, the artist wants to be heard as quick as possible. Yeah. You might come in like today and have some new music coming out, and it would be nice if this show is hitting around about the same time that your music is dropping.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what everybody hopes for.
Yeah.
We try to do that.
That's very thoughtful.
Well, I mean,
it's not always the case.
No.
Thank you.
Well, I'm one of those guys like, you're at the grocery store.
Yeah.
And that urge for that payday or Nestle's chocolate or something hits. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going to get it now.
Nice and impulsive. I love it.
You got to.
Yeah, I'm with you.
That's crazy as I'll get out. So I want to hear this process, man. Because the last time we talked, you had plans, you was writing and everything else. So I want to hear the process. Where'd you go from there?
So yeah, I saw you at Christmas, but since we talked about music last, I think it had been probably right at almost a year now that I started working on this project. So yeah, lots to catch up on in that time frame. So much has changed, but
yeah, I know. I got new mic booms.
Yeah, I love it.
You pull them right up to you, man.
The best. You see the evolution video by video, and I love it.
Yeah, dude, it is so crazy.
Yeah,
because I find newer gear every now and then, and I'm just like, I want that.
Oh, I know the pain. Oh yeah, but yeah, it's been so about a year ago. I think around that time, I don't remember if I was promoting Remains the Same or Clouds when I was on here, but it was one of those two songs.
Clouds.
So for that song,
because I like Clouds.
Thank you. I still love it too.
Yeah, it's a good song.
It's going to be a show closer for a lot of the shows. So
it needs to be.
Yeah, but so I was promoting Clouds. I had went home and seen my family. And my dad around the time had stenosis of the spine. So we were taking trips pretty frequently, and there was a lot changing. And I was pretty much at home for, as long as I could be per trip.
Right.
And in that time, my brother, he has a wife and kids and his own job and a whole life of his own now. And so it was nice for us to catch up as well, just as a family, and to all be together for a little while and kind of, home base again and get down to what really mattered. And me and Tyler both are very creative. He used to be in a rock band and has always been one of my bigger, music influences in life.
Yeah.
Which was crazy living with him and growing up with an older brother that we had similar interests like that, but we never got to really work on music together.
And he's a metalhead.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I love.
Yeah. He's major metalhead. Yeah. Yeah. But, and he produces that kind of music too. My album is more of like a pop thing, but he does metal, country music, pop music. If you need any production done, go hit him up. It's great. Tyler Bunting. But,
now I'm still at that. I still haven't figured out how we came about all these genres.
Yeah.
I mean, music is music.
Yeah. And that's kind of, what we're getting back to, I feel like, especially I've always been very, some might say eclectic of an artist. I've always done.
Oh no, you're eclectic as hell.
Yeah. I've always.
Because I mean, and that's something that I love about you, because you will take. Wait a minute, is Seth trying to be country? Wait a minute, that's got a rock undertone? Is Seth trying to be rock now? I mean,
Yeah.
But you're all over the place.
Yeah.
But what I love the most about that is you're doing what you love, the music you want to do.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about that.
Thank you. Yeah, I feel like I'm happy you said that, because that's a huge change from this project as well. As like a lot of my previous stuff, I filtered a little bit just to try to kind of fit in some of those categories and make sure that it. I still conveyed the message well, but I didn't want to be too eclectic per se, But this time I just felt like the creative process went so, smooth. That's what I was trying to get to, was whenever I was going home and seeing my family around that time, me and Tyler started this project and we produced it and pretty much did everything, recorded it, wrote everything together.
Right.
And so, there wasn't really a lot of hesitation with any of that. It was just running on impulse and kind of whatever was the first thing that came to mind, we would run with it. And that was a really fun process to be in, to not set those limitations for us. And even if at the time, we didn't know if we were going to release all the music or not. There's some cuts that didn't make it. I had a song called How. I had a song called Face Value. There was a lot of other songs that we worked on that might see the light of day one day, but these songs just mattered so much, and they had so much focus and so much passion poured into them that it made sense. And so that's how the project really came together. It was just me and my brother working together. Yeah,
that's awesome. And see, that's a memory you'll always have.
Exactly. Yeah,
I love memory making things.
Yeah,
it's good stuff, man.
It is. Yeah, and not a lot of people can say that, that them and their brother made a project together. So yeah, and I'm really excited for this whole project to get heard and to have it out finally and to be touring with it. I mean, as big of a deal as it has become, I'm very excited to finally have it out.
That's cool. I love that.
Yeah.
And then the only thing you got to do now is do the tour schedule.
Yeah.
Get it released. When are you going to release it?
Drum roll, please. The release date for Words in My Mouth is July 5th.
Awesome.
Yeah. So it's coming very quickly. It's right around the corner.
Oh yeah, I know. I was like, with the CMA Fest and everything, I was like, oh, well, I got a couple of weeks. I can get this done. I can get that done. And then it come to push and shove. And it's like, holy crap, CMA Fest is here.
Yeah. Well, like you said, we had been working on this for like the last year.
Yeah.
And whenever the beginning of the year came, we finally decided to go ahead and book the tour and have everything ready for summer. So we kind of knew this schedule from the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
But then something happened in the middle of May, and I looked at the calendar and I was like, holy shit, I have to finish an album. Like, whoa, it just flies by.
Yeah.
And, I was doing a lot of detail work at the time, photo shoots, video shoots, things like that. And before you know it, it's time for the project to come out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we're here.
That is awesome. I love it.
Yeah. It's flown by.
Yeah, that'd be some shit. Have all those tour dates booked, and then you show up and like, oh well, the album hadn't dropped yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's the promo pics?
I know.
And
I'm a perfectionist, so like I could definitely keep going. You know what I mean? Like we could keep producing. We could I think the final versions are probably the second re-recordings you're hearing of the songs.
Yeah.
We could have kept going, But that's the fun process of it, is the creative making it,
Yeah, it is. It really is fun. But, on the engineer side of stuff that I've done in my past and everything, I had a guy that every moment he wanted to hear one song. He was never satisfied with it. And he kept wanting to redo it and redo it and redo it and redo it. And I looked at him and I said, dude, the best cut you've had of this daggum song was 3 times ago.
The first one you did, usually. Yeah.
You're doing nothing but taking it down now.
Yeah.
You're screwing it up.
Yeah.
And some of them you have to get pretty much, look, done.
Yeah.
Stop.
We all know the type of person you're talking about.
Yeah. I mean,
is he in the room with you right now? No, I'm kidding. I'm just teasing.
Actually, when I first started this show, yeah, I was that guy.
Just one more time.
No, dude, I had a whole setup. I had everything set up.
Yeah.
And I did one show and I couldn't stand it. And I messed with it and I played with it. I got rid of cameras. I got rid of gear.
Yeah.
And started upgrading and getting, and I'm like, well,
Yeah.
if you want the best, you got to pay for it. So,
I know what you mean.
and then that's how we ended up with this setup I got now.
And it's beautiful.
It's cutesy.
I can't believe, even within the short amount of time we've known each other, how much you have grown as a podcast. Thank you
It's
for
wild.
allowing us to come on here and share our stories.
Oh, dude, I love everybody that's been on my podcast. Oddly enough, turns into a good friend. And I love that.
And that says a lot about you, too.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but
David, you can't take a compliment.
no, I can't really. Honestly, I can't.
No, but thank you for real for having me on here.
Well, this whole podcast was set up about the musician, the artist in mind.
Seth,
Yeah.
don't give him the big head.
Yeah, I don't need a big head. I can't wear a cowboy hat now as it is. I've never, even when I was doing farm work and stuff like that back when I was younger, I could never wear a cowboy hat.
No,
It was in the freaking way.
it was in the freaking way.
It was in the freaking way. I'm telling you. If you picking up a bale of hay and you're throwing up like this,
Yeah.
well, guess what happens?
Yeah, I could.
You just
see
knocked
that,
your freaking
actually.
hat off.
Yeah. I've never even thought about that. That is
Yeah.
a lot of space that it takes up.
It does.
Yeah.
And if you're like going and getting in your vehicle, you'll tear the hell out of a cowboy hat getting in.
I'm even bad about a ball cap. I
Yeah.
used to like really love ball caps, and then I started turning them backwards because it was a little irritating because I would want the shade in the
Yeah.
front, and then when had my sunglasses or something on, I'd turn it around. And eventually, I was like, I'll just stop. Why wear it?
The
There's
best
some
thing,
sunblock. It'll be fine.
this is funny. The best thing that I ever found that I like wearing a lot is, I wear ball caps a lot.
Yeah.
But when I bought my first Harley, a friend of mine gifted me a do-rag, and I put the do-rag on. And I didn't have to worry about hair going everywhere. I didn't. Because
Yeah.
back then, my hair was down to my waist.
Yeah. David.
Yeah, seriously.
I want to see the pictures.
I don't think there's a lot of pictures out there.
I don't think there's many.
I was driving truck all the time, and then the weekend I come in and it was all pulled back and
Yeah.
scrunched
I
up.
did know that about you, actually, that you used to have long hair.
Yeah. That's
So
pretty
you put
wild.
the do-rag on and never took it off.
I took the do-rag on, didn't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Like my day job. I wear it at my day job a lot
Yeah.
just because it traps the sweat in and keeps everything from flying everywhere.
Yeah. My dad, he used to wear those sponges across his forehead. They're like a headband, but it's just a sponge right here.
Yeah.
And my mom would get so mad. She'd be like, why are you wearing that around? But it works. I used to wear them when he would give me some and I would like guard him with it or something. And
Yeah.
it works. It stops the sweat from running down.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever does the job.
Yeah, because sweat in your eye stings like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But my dad wore socks with sandals. So, I mean,
Same here.
it's just the way it was.
Or Old Navy flip-flops. Whichever works.
I got to say, I have tried socks with sandals.
Yeah.
It wasn't comfortable.
It's not usually.
And your feet stay white while the rest of you tan.
Yeah.
And that's what I hate because at work, I have to wear a work boot.
Yeah.
But I can wear shorts.
Can I be honest? I just feel like socks and sandals are a cover-up for,
Bad feet?
yes, for some toenails or something going on that shouldn't be happening. Why are we wearing the socks?
Dude, it's bad
When you could let them breathe.
Yeah, you let them breathe. Cut your freaking toenails.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do.
I'm with you. I cut mine. I swear.
I'll do mine too.
Yeah. I can't let it go.
Hey,
Eventually it starts to hurt. Like,
I'll be glad when I can afford petties.
I'm probably
again.
exposing myself that I have let them grow out before. But if you let them grow out too much, it gets painful.
Yeah.
So you have to cut them.
I don't understand women that let their toenails grow real long
Yeah.
and keep them painted and pretty and all that stuff. They're long as all get out.
Yeah, no.
First thing I'm thinking of, she gonna cut a hole in my sheets. Exactly.
You just hear the fabric ripping in the middle of the night.
Oh yeah, break out the angle grinder and just grind them down and get it done with.
Whatever works.
You never
Files.
know. Cut them damn toenails. That's all you got to
Yeah.
do.
Now I'm going to be conscious about. I'm going to be like
You're gonna be conscious about
making
it?
sure, closing my hands like this so you can't see my nail.
Mine are just a little bit grown out.
I don't like to cut them too short. I get like the little issues in the corner. What is it? An infected fingernail or whatever it is. I'll get that if I cut them too short.
Yeah.
But yeah, besides that, I keep them pretty short.
See, back in the day when I was running around with all those bands and everything in the later 80s, the big thing was letting your pinky grow out. And
Just the pinky?
Just a pinky finger. And you let it grow out and you painted it black.
Huh. Why was that, David?
Well, I found out later.
I think I might know, but I'm not sure.
You could scoop up stuff with it. It was neat,
Yes, yes.
So,
I'm picking up what you've put down.
okay. So I'm being
What a time.
I'm being vague, but people that know, they know.
If you know, you know. Yes. I know. That is too funny.
Of course, girls had the longer ones and they could do multiple. But anyway,
Out of control.
my show is always out of control.
And that's why we love it. It's very good. I love the transparency aspect of it.
It's the rawest show out there, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's just, where else can you have somebody come on that hates podcasting,
Yeah.
regretting it the minute they walk in the door, but 2 hours later, they're telling stories
Yeah.
that they've never told anybody in their life.
Yeah.
And I love it because I feel like you get a better connection between artist and fan because you're relatable now. That's my whole thing.
It comes in those stories. You got to share your stories.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Part of the songwriting experience too. You got to put some of that
Everything
actual
comes
personal detail in there. You got to.
Yeah. Well, when you're writing a song, it's a reflection on your life. Things that you've been through, things that you've seen, things that you've experienced, it's all right there.
I was trying to figure out a way to summarize what this EP is about, but it's pretty much just situational emotions, just explaining. That's what art is for me anyway. It's kind of a therapy of expressions of how I felt in these scenarios. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's there's no one particular purpose or meaning for it. I would say for this project, if there's one sentence that I could say that would best describe it, it's more about just self-love and overcoming some of the hurt and the anger and what comes with those stages of grief and sadness sometimes.
Yeah.
Just experiencing those emotions for what they are. And I wrote some songs like Thank You, saying, thank you, pretty much thanking the universe or whatever had happened for doing it so that I could come out on the other side and be a better person. And, if you don't share some of those experiences and some of the relatability that you do have, nobody's going to listen because there's nothing there. You can't keep that wall up forever,
But like I've told everybody, you never know, okay, with a song, who all it's going to reach, who all it's going to touch, who all it might actually turn their day around. Because I've had a lot of that experience in my life. I had a 67 Mustang Fastback when I was growing up, GT, when I was growing up. Dad bought it for me. And of course I put a lot of daggone work into it and everything else. But whenever I got into a street race with somebody, I had a cassette I would pop in. And all you would hear was the very first starting chords of Stranglehold by Ted Nugent. And it was on, baby. It was on. Look, I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it.
Old memories.
Old memories.
Yeah.
I got so many. I probably lived more life than I should have.
Mm-hmm.
It's like me and my friends joke around a lot about we didn't actually think we'd make it to 58 years old. You know, we had us dying early. It was just because of the stupid crap we did.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of people out there that's done a lot of stupid crap.
Mm-hmm.
And if they wrote it in a song, it might help somebody else. That's what I love about
Yeah.
the music.
Yeah. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. It's you just reaching somebody.
Mm-hmm. I'm really excited about this too, because I feel like we had said, kind of me going in this new direction, it's definitely going to reach different people and talk to different people too. So I'm really excited about that aspect of it. Like doing a different thing with your music will naturally interact with new or different people at the same time.
You got to have growth.
Yeah.
You got to have progression.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, anybody can sit there and cut the same song over and over and over again and change it a little bit.
Yeah.
Put some different words with it, but it's the same damn song.
Yeah. Yeah.
Grow.
I feel like we're hearing a lot of that on the radio today too.
It all depends.
Copy and paste.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not all the time, but a lot of it, you know, when you do find that individuality in an artist, write their name down, support them.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Like, share, follow, and subscribe.
For real. Yeah. Most of the support that you can give artists nowadays is free.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about it, just engagement,
Oh, yeah.
acknowledgement.
Just a hug.
Yeah.
Just a hug.
Now, if you buy a t-shirt on the way, that's great. But a good hug and acknowledgement will go a long way with an artist, because we're all emotional, let's be honest.
Well, I mean, I talked to 51 shows we did down at CMA Fest, and I talked to a lot of freaking people.
That is a crazy number.
I know.
That should be record breaking.
You would think.
Are they going to put you in the world record book?
I don't know. But, I mean.
Please.
Well, one girl said, when we went to get our press credentials, she said, "You're doing over 50-something shows. Are you going to be able to do that?" And I just looked at her and said, "Hold my beer, babe."
Hold my beer. Am I gonna?
But I will say, the first time I did a CMA Fest thing was on my own at Nash Fox Studios, downtown Nashville. They were gracious enough to let us have a little studio space upstairs, and we done our shows. And we thought we were big time doing 14 shows in 2 days. And let me tell you, oh, hell no.
Just getting started. Yeah.
Next year, 65. Mm-hmm. We might push it up. I don't know. Julie's shaking her head.
I mean, you're going to have a whole
60.
staff.
60?
60.
We're doing 60.
We're going to do 60.
I don't care. Get her done, baby.
That's her limit.
Just get her done.
Yeah. I'm with you. You can do it. There's so many artists down there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean.
Well, I mean, if honestly, I could go live and I could do probably a show a day
Yeah.
for a year and not touch but a smidgen of the talent that is in Nashville.
Yeah.
It is insane.
Yeah. To think of how many stages were fully on circuit during CMA Fest.
Oh God, there
And
was
I was
so many.
I was in one room of the underground, and I met so many artists, so many people.
Mm-hmm.
And I really honestly didn't have time to do much else because of it. And I was just thinking, I was like, this is happening 10 times over, like on repeat everywhere here. If you just look across the street, there's so many artists.
Mm-hmm.
And in a situation like that, you don't want to sit there and only listen to one either. You want to go around and hear everybody and support everybody and talk to everybody, meet everybody, network and stuff like that.
Oh, I got invited to so many stages and so many things. And I was just like, because we had to set up. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, we had to tear down.
Every day?
Every day.
Well, yeah. You want to take your equipment.
It was an open booth.
Yeah.
So, I mean, anybody could have walked in there and grabbed anything they wanted. And we got that done. And I was just like, man, I am exhausted. I love y'all, but I'm going home.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I was looking around and I would be like, how are you guys still going? Like the people that were drinking and outside and stuff. I was like, you've had to have like gallons of water in order to still be alive.
Oh, dude, when I was doing lights and sound around town,
Yeah.
you know, I was LD over at the Limelight for 2 years, and it was insane. I'd come in off the road on Friday, take a shower, get something to eat, and I'd go straight to the Limelight. And sometimes I slept in a production booth or an open booth that nobody was at, and they just locked me in the building at night.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, because we had, on a Saturday one time, we had 12 artists on a showcase during the day. And then that night, we had a big production show at night. So I'm in there hanging more lights, a hazer, a bunch of other stuff. There was another LD coming in that the artist had himself. I'm working with this guy. He's got stuff putting up. And man, I wished I could find the video, because it was with a band called Jones World. And let me tell you something. That was one of the best shows I ever did as far as lighting, working with another light director.
Yeah.
And we just fed off each other, and it was just insane, man.
That's so fun.
I
want to.
Now I know why Bruce Springsteen wrote that song "Glory Days." Glory Days.
Lights just bring so much energy and action to a show too. Like,
What I loved about it is I could paint a picture.
yeah.
And DJs, I love doing DJs, because I'd get a bunch of automated lights that would feed off at the beat of his music, and just set lights everywhere and do all kinds of creations. And
Yeah.
it was crazy.
It's like art in another form. It's
Yeah,
like
in
you're
another
painting
form.
with lights.
Yeah, they really are.
Yeah.
But I was old school.
Yeah.
I did it by ear. I ran the lights according to the music, how the music drove, how everything was going, you know.
Yeah.
And actually, at that showcase, we had, I can't remember his name, Jesse James Dupree from Jackal. It was his younger brother, and his band was playing. And that was fun. And then I think 2 artists after that was Jamie Johnson when he first started. And I walked up, and of course, you know me, I don't give a damn who you are. Hey, what's up? You know? And he told me, he said, "Just do what you do, man." And I said, "Well, what do you do?" Are you doing country or what? And I said, "What kind of country?" And he said, "Well, it's kind of a slow melodic." And that was the first time I ever heard, you know, black and white.
Wow.
And
crazy.
yeah, it was wild, man. And I just tried to follow him, you know. And the best part about all that was Jamie told me, "Man, you did a real good job." And I was like, "Appreciate it. Hope you make it." Now look at him.
We're going to have to get you out in LA doing some lights this summer.
I can't do them. They're all computer based.
Oh, different now. Yeah.
Everything's computer based. Everything is pre-designed shows, and I hate that.
What if I want some like a
Old school stuff.
Yeah.
No, if you wanted old school stuff, dude, you might as well come up with $100,000 right off the bat. Because I'd have to go find it.
Yeah. It's not as accessible anymore.
Not as accessible. I had movers back then that were only 4 channels. Your basic movers now, they're much bigger, and they're 11 channels.
Wow.
Wow.
Beautiful to look at, but hard to work.
Hard to work.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to literally listen to the music and move each individual one in the computer program and program it. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to spend 2 weeks trying to program a damn show for you.
No, that's crazy.
That's insane. I mean, if you paid me by the hour and I was doing that, you'd be broke before you ever hit the damn stage.
Yeah.
You can't do it.
Ooh, imagine these stadium tours with all those lights.
Oh my God.
the type of programming they've got going
Well,
on.
the money they're spending on it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and touring now ain't cheap.
You're telling me.
Yeah, because you're fixing to hit the tour circuit.
We're going on the road, baby. Up and down the West Coast.
Really?
Yeah. We're going to the Viper Room on the 20th.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Big deals. Like I can't believe that I'm actually going on this tour. It's a really big deal. I'm super excited about it. I know, come out. It's going to be so fun. Every time I talk about it, I get so excited.
You just say Viper Room, and I'm just like, you know, because
House of Blues. We've got
back in the day, man, that was a shit place to go.
I mean,
man.
even now, I was looking on their Instagram and the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills are in there, which I love Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. But I was like, holy shit, what if I get there and I see like Kyle Richards or something? I'm going to not know what to do, but I'm super excited to just play the venues and be there.
I'm wanting to say something, but I'm not going to.
Say it, David.
No.
What did you want to say, David?
I don't need a lawsuit right now.
But we've got all of that going on. We've got House of Blues, the Doll Hut, Viper Room, where else? Whiskey A Go Go. That's where we're doing our big finale is at the Whiskey A Go Go. I think it's on the 28th of July. So make sure you guys get your tickets at whiskeyagago.com. But yeah, all of those stops are on the tour. I mean, big stops. I can't believe it.
You know, I'd almost cut my fee in half to go with you.
Come. Please come, David. And you know Alexis Marrero. We're doing it together. We're both playing with the same band. Yeah, it's going to be a great experience.
That'll be fun as I'll get out.
Yeah.
Because she's got that whole rock thing going on.
Yeah. She's definitely a rocker girl, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We've got, at this point with the new music coming out, like similar-ish aesthetic and artist point, like shows and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to be able to collaborate with her on a show and execute the tour. It's going to be super fun.
Oh, it's going to be badass.
Yeah. So make sure you guys get your tickets.
Get a Winnebago and go, baby.
Yes, for real. Book your flights now. I've been posting. I was like, coming to a city near you. If you're not in LA, book your tickets.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, when I had Nikki Stringfield on, we were talking about some of the old venues and everything. And a lot of the really good ones back in the day aren't there anymore.
Yeah.
But they are trying to keep some of the bigger name ones, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really,
Yeah.
I mean, some of these venues are so classic. I mean, it's crazy to think. I mean, Whiskey A Go Go is a huge accomplishment.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I always wish that Ricky Rackman's, the cat house that he had, I wished it was still there, you know, but things happen, shit changes.
And this is also my first time even going to LA at all. So, I mean, for this to be my first trip, first tour, first everything, it's going to be such a trip to remember. And I may go back a million times over, but I'll always remember this.
Well, the only thing I can tell you is before you go, make room on your phone.
Okay.
And then selfie the shit out of it the whole damn time.
Okay.
Even do it when you're on stage. Get the audience to participate. You know, hey, I can't get everybody in the picture. Can y'all squeeze in a little bit? You know? Just mess with them.
Yeah. I love it. I'm definitely going to have a lot of selfies.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to come back and we're going to project them up onto the curtain here.
No, now you got me buying more shit.
I have a projector. I can bring it.
No, actually, I won't have to worry about that. I'll just, we can always hang another TV somewhere.
Yeah. But I'll have plenty of evidence to bring back to you.
That'll be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take in.
Or if you just want to come and meet me out there, David.
Hey, it's tempting.
Come on.
It's tempting. Come on. I need a vacation.
You'll know a lot of people out there, so that'll be good.
Oh, well.
Well, when we're out there.
When
you'll know
y'all
me
are
and
out there,
Alexis
but-
and Angela and everybody will.
I go out there now and they'll be like, who the hell are you?
Hell, I don't know anybody out there either at this point, but I'm about to.
Just stay on your toes.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'm super excited about that. And then simultaneously with the album, I mean,
That'll be awesome.
yeah.
Hell, I can't think of a better place to actually support the album like that. Maybe New York,
Yeah.
but I think LA's be That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
First leg of the tour, New York. No, I mean L.A. Then go to New York.
Yeah.
Come down the East Coast.
Maybe I have more dates dropping. We don't know.
I don't know. Hey, if y'all want Seth on your stage, please contact.
Please contact.
You cannot miss it. It's SethBunting.com.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember if I had your thing right in my head.
Yeah. Just Seth Bunting, straightacross.com.
Yep. All socials.
Yep.
And his phone number is BR549.
And the email, his address.
His social is
yes, down the list. But no, I am beyond ecstatic about this whole project. I mean, I can't even. I've came out with I came out with 2 albums, not including my gospel music. But my first album was Chrome Country. Then I did Free Falling, and it's been years. I think Free Falling came out in 2018 or 2019. So we're sitting right at like 5 years.
Yeah.
So it's time. It's time to just put out a project, whatever we're feeling. I was going to put something out. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
It's all about the content, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to put it out.
And
there.
when you're writing a song a day, there's so much there. Like I said, we had to narrow down some songs to just finalize the album, but there's a lot of music going on, and I'm just excited to finally have a little chapter of that music out.
Yeah.
So
I love that.
yeah.
That's going to be so good.
So you guys come to LA. Come see Alexis and I on tour. It's going to be here before you know it.
Don't just hide in your suitcase.
I know. Come on. I've got, I think, 2 carry-ons.
I need a big one that the gorilla tried to beat the crap out of in the day.
Yeah, we can get you in there somehow.
What was that suitcase, Julie, back in the day? You remember the gorilla commercial where you're beating the crap out of the suitcase, trying to tear it up? What was the name of that suitcase? I can't remember it. Samson? Samson? Was it Samson?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I'm with y'all.
My mind works in mysterious ways.
I love it.
I remember stuff from way back before you was even born. They had a gorilla commercial, and it was Samsonite. That's what it was, Samsonite luggage. To prove the toughness of the suitcase and everything else, they put it in a gorilla pen. And the gorilla come out and he found it, and he's having a blast with it. He's beating the shit out of this damn thing. Yeah. Throwing it across the room, pounding on it, all kinds of stuff. It never broke open.
Nothing.
And he never broke it. And they were telling about how tough their product was. Yeah. And that's when the sales of luggage actually went up. Because if anybody travels today and they get that little cheap thing,
it actually does. Yeah.
If you actually get it back.
Yeah.
Because I've seen horror shows with guitars.
Yeah. I just saw something. I almost didn't want to talk about it because I can't remember her name, but I feel like the story is more important, so I'm going to do it anyways. But whoever is opening for Casey Musgraves right now, I don't know her name exactly, but she's from East Nashville and part of the music scene and everything like that. She flew out for their debut date or whatever. Yeah. I think it was in Europe or something. And she opened her guitar case and it was crushed, like unnecessarily crushed. Yeah. Like really bad. Yeah. And I don't know what happened with it. I shared the post because she was trying to get, I think it was United or I don't know. I don't want to say because I can't remember, but she was trying to get the airlines attention by posting the stuff about it and being like, this is what happened to my guitar. And it was like a guitar she had written songs, her whole life on. Oh, yeah. Lots of memories go into stuff like that. Just, cherishable items. But, you got to be careful. Got to have a good luggage. Oh, yeah. And, think through those detail things because
it saddens me that they won't just let you do carry on with your guitar.
I know.
They want you to put it underneath. Look, the days of packing a violin case with a with a 45 caliber submachine gun are over.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes I'm like, it's this.
That's packing them off.
Are we looking for the right things?
Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry, Grandma at 85 years old,
Yeah.
barely able to walk, and you're going to do a search? Really? I think they target the ones that they know aren't a problem so they can have the numbers up on we did so many searches. You know?
Oh, well, I didn't even think about that. You never know. I feel like that can happen sometimes.
Yeah, you know, and then again, something I probably shouldn't say. But why in the hell are they picking this really hot girl to search or a really hot guy to search? You know why they're doing it.
You know why they're doing it.
It's not that they're a mad bomber.
Yeah.
It's because they're freaking hot.
Is that what it is? Is that why
Exactly.
they always pull me aside?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
I mean, you know, it's shame.
Yeah.
Shame on them. Shame.
They'll take you to the back room. All right, take off your clothes.
Give me. I gotta go
gotta
over.
pat you down.
Yeah. Ooh. But that's what it is. I mean, it's. Everybody's got their own little hidden agenda, and that's what I don't like. Be transparent.
Mm-hmm.
If you say something, stick by it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's all you got to do.
I'm with you, especially in, you know, we've talked about this a little bit even today, especially in towns like this. You got to watch because you'll turn around and your back will be bleeding sometimes.
Yeah, or you know, why is this person in my bank account? Okay. And I preach that a lot. I really do. The sharks are out there, and they are getting more and more studious and crafty to figure out ways to get money out of your pocket. And I don't like it.
I'm with you.
I've never liked it.
I'm with you.
These kids, you know, it's like me and you was talking about. You know, you're working 2-3 jobs sometimes. And they're wanting to take your money to supposedly do things for you to where you're going to be a superstar.
Yeah.
15 years later, you're still holding, you know, I need a new car. I need this. I need that. But I've got to, you know,
Yeah.
they said I was going to be a superstar.
Yeah.
Use common sense, people.
Yeah. There's been some rough roads in the past. Where's my lawyer? Am I allowed to talk about this stuff yet? Has it been enough time? You know?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Can I say it?
I try to self-censor myself sometimes because
Yeah.
if I was to get on here and tell a lot of the things that I know and call people out by name and everything else,
Yeah.
oh, the shit storm I could start.
Yeah. And I've even been supported on the music industry side. Like, yes, go on there and say that stuff. But eventually you're just, you know, biting your own nose to spite your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sky sure is blue today, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Oh, you know, I don't ask many questions, but I want to ask you this question
Okay.
because I've thought about asking silly questions sometimes.
Okay.
You're my target this today.
Is this like a trial run?
Yeah, this
for
is
the
like a
silly
try. Yeah,
question? Okay.
just a silly, stupid question.
Okay.
Did you ever see the movie Frozen?
Yeah.
What was your favorite song?
Out of Frozen,
Mm-hmm.
the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Either Let It Go or that catchy one. I guess it's Do You Want to Build a Snowman? You want to build a snowman?
Those are my two favorites.
Really?
No shit.
I
Because
mean, they're the catchier ones too.
I've even been, you know, like during the winter, I'm real bad because Julie hates snow.
Yeah.
And we'll have a conversation or something, and I'll just bust out. So, do you want to build a snowman?
Love is an open door.
There you go.
Actually, funny story. Whenever the second one came out, I don't know if there's bars in all the movie theaters, but there is in Cool Springs.
Yeah.
I think it's the Cool Springs It might have been at Green Hills. But anyways, I went to a movie. I went to see Frozen 2, and it was like the day that it came out. And I went late at night and was super excited to see it. Well, I walk in, and I think at the time I had also just turned 21 or something. So I was finally able to drink in public and stuff. And I went up to the bar and was like, can I get some wine? I ended up getting so drunk watching Frozen 2 in the movie theater surrounded by children. But they let me do it. I told them, I was like, I'm about to get crazy in this movie theater.
Well, see, technically, when you're in that scenario, you're not really drunk in public.
True.
Because the bar's there.
Yeah.
So I back Ron White on his whole thing, his ideology.
Yeah.
About that scenario that happened to him, but that's one of his jokes.
What?
He went into a bar and they were, blah, 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 and crap happened. The cops showed up and the cop said, sir, we're, prosecuting you for being drunk in public. And he said, but officer, I wasn't drunk in public. I was drunk in a bar. Yeah. They threw me out in the public. And I totally back him on that.
And that comes down even to that kid that went missing and they found him in the river and stuff. I'm still not over that.
I'm not either. No, because
I don't even know if we can talk about that either. I don't want to get your show.
Well, I mean, that's still, I think they're still investigating that and some other stuff. But
I mean, to be alone, to know that he was drunk, if he was intoxicated enough to have to throw him out of a bar, at least let him go with his friends, like anything.
If I'm going to throw you out of the bar,
then
I want to make sure that police take you from there and get you safely to where you need to be.
Yeah. If you're that intoxicated.
If you're that intoxicated.
If it was bad enough. Yes. Right. There should have been some type of follow-up to make sure.
Right.
My thing is, where was all his friends?
And that as well. Apparently, I heard, now it has been a couple months now, so I don't know if my story is straight, so correct me if I'm wrong. But I heard that like his friends couldn't go out of the same door that they kicked him out of or something. So they had no hope of finding him because they were going to have to go back down the alley and I don't know if that was true or not, but I'm with you. How could the friends not stay with him? Why were they separated? Why did you not get him in contact with his friends before he left? Like all of it is just so
There's a big ball of wax there that nobody has formed.
It's so preventable. And that's what sucks too.
And the bad part about it is, you don't know. And I try to tell people, be careful when you're down.
Yeah.
You don't know nobody around you.
And that goes for the world today too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Ted Bundy was considered a very nice young man.
Yeah. They always are.
That drove a Volkswagen Beetle. He was fine.
Yeah.
He
very sweet
wouldn't hurt a fly.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Just don't get nothing out of his refrigerator. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you got to be careful. Everybody needs to be careful.
Yep.
Because when I'm downtown, I can tell you right now, my head's on a swivel.
Yep.
I'm looking around. I'm watching everybody.
Yep.
Because you never know. Because it would be, there was a story 2 years ago that there was a group of girls that decided they had been roofied enough. So they were roofing guys going back to their hotel room and
I did not hear this.
Robbed them blind, dude.
Was it the same guys that had roofied them?
I don't know if it was the same guys that had roofied them or not, but that's a big problem downtown Nashville, and people don't talk about that.
Yeah, it has been an issue, an ongoing issue.
Some of these guys are so slick. It doesn't matter if the girl's holding the drink in her hand or not.
Yeah, yeah.
There's just,
and there's people. I don't know. There's people that are established down there Like music artists have had
Yeah.
it happen to them. People that work down there have had
Yeah.
it happen to them. People that
Yeah.
are aware of their surroundings and know this happens, it still happens to them.
Yeah.
So don't think that you're above it. Don't
No.
think, oh, I'm going to go to Nashville and have a good night out and they're not going to catch me. They can if they want to. So just please pay attention.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Please.
guard your drink. I mean,
Yeah.
do everything that you've got to do to protect yourself.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying don't go downtown.
No.
Go have fun.
Yeah.
Be aware.
Yes. Yes.
Because even when I was younger, started drinking. I think I started drinking when I was 16. But anyway, I would get to that level of that happy little buzz, and that was it. I would maintain that buzz all night long. I never got shit faced. Well, I can't say never, but I have.
I was about to say, my silence is deadly because I wish I could say the same.
Well, I mean, some people don't have that switch.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's one for first time they pick up that drink, that's slam them until
Yeah.
you fall down, you know.
Yeah.
And people just need to be more aware.
Mindful. Yeah. It's such a thing here too, is like come to Nashville and drink and go to the bars and bar hop and, you know.
Well, I mean, it's gotten so bad downtown that there's actually a name for the girls on the rides that go around.
What?
The woohoo girls.
I didn't know that. Woo!
Yep, because that's all you
hilarious.
hear. They're on one of those buses or something, and they're going around the city, and that's all they're doing is hollering at everybody. Woo! You can't miss them. White boots and white hat. Now,
That is too good.
it's crazy.
The woohoo girl.
The woohoo girls. I didn't name them that. That is actually what I read. They call them the woohoo girls now. So
That's too good. That's too good. I mean, how could that not be their name?
yeah, exactly. I don't know.
Woo! Woo! Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's the way it is.
But yeah.
That's crazy stuff.
Even in like
You got when you get out to LA, you're gonna have to call me and say, "Hey, the woohoo girls ain't here."
and if they are, they better be at my shows.
Yeah, yeah. Buying them tickets.
The woohoo girls aren't here. They all went to Nashville.
They're all in Nashville.
They're all on the pedal thing.
I've never heard of them being anywhere else. They're just on the pedal taverns or
Yes.
the bus or
Yes.
you know, one of them daggone things.
The traveling hot tub.
Yeah. I thought about that.
At this point, I just feel like they're putting anything that can move and make money. They're just like, okay, let's just put it on the road downtown.
Oh yeah.
Cause traffic and get them drunk while doing it.
Yeah, and we can go buy a school bus
Yeah.
for dirt cheap, cut the top off of it,
Yes.
and drive it up and down
Let
the
them
street.
hang out the top.
Yeah.
It all makes sense.
And then some guy just hooked up his hay wagon and went down there. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Then there's a 4-wheel drive running around with step ladder on the back so you can get up in it. And then there's all kinds of things down there.
Yeah. And if y'all have fun doing it, I'm not shitting on having fun.
No.
I'm just saying it is a lot of different activities.
Yeah.
It is a lot.
But, and you got to hand it to them. I mean, seriously, because a lot of these people
Yeah.
have never been on a hayride. They've never been in a jacked up truck.
Yeah. So they're
I think there's a military 3/4 ton down there. You know, no, 3 ton and a half, a deuce and a quarter.
Yeah.
Running around carrying people in the back of it. You know, and it's just these people never experienced this stuff.
Yeah.
What?
There's a boat.
There's a boat?
There's a boat.
No crap.
Yep, there's a boat.
Called the General Jackson, right?
Nope. No, a guy's got a boat hooked up to his truck. It's all made together.
Wait a minute.
They get in the boat?
They're getting in the boat towed by the truck.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
How is that legal?
How's any of that stuff legal?
True.
I can't do that if I pull the boat up on the back on the trailer and say Mike Bowers locks it all in and everything. I can't go down to Dickerson Road or Galveston Road and Hendersonville in the back of the boat.
There's that one, and they have one that is made like a real boat that is drivable downtown.
I haven't seen that one either.
Drivable.
I haven't seen that one.
I passed it on the interstate one night coming home.
On the interstate.
On the interstate. It was on the interstate.
Seems like aerodynamically it would want to lift. Because that's what boats do in the water. They lift up on top of the water.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It was late, and I hadn't been drinking, so I know I wasn't crazy.
Did you forget your medication?
Don't tell nobody. But honest, I did. I thought it was a boat, being pulled by a trailer or something. But when I got up to it, no, it was a
Just
boat.
the boat.
Just the boat going down the interstate.
Yeah. Interesting. Mm-hmm. The only thing I can think of, honestly, when she's talking about that, and you probably never seen it, but hey, we're the monkeys. Can't say we're monkeying around. We're too busy singing to put anybody down. That's what they did in their promo commercial for their show, The Monkeys.
Oh, okay.
They were doing different things, different crazy stuff.
In the boats and stuff?
I can't remember if there was a boat or not, but
But they were doing crazy stuff.
I could just see them doing it. They had
I imagine them in the boat.
they actually had the monkey mobile. It was cool. It was an old Pontiac. They converted
The monkey mobile.
the monkey mobile.
That's what I call my car.
The monkey mobile.
With
Seth,
me and Cash in it.
you got monkeys in your car. Is that what you're saying?
With Cash, my big old dog bouncing off the balls. He's a golden doodle, so he has the energy.
Oh, God.
Yeah. He's pretty crazy.
Yeah, my buddy Mike Bowers, he's got a golden doodle or whatever they call that thing.
Yeah. If anybody has issues with their golden doodle, like training them or getting them to listen, just give up because they're not going to listen.
No.
Cash is heavily trained and such a good dog. He's the best boy. I'm just joking. But like whenever like we'll get out in public and he's like 100 pounds, we'll get out in public, he'll see somebody. And he grew up in West Virginia with my parents.
Right.
So there was a lot of property and just if there was somebody pulling up in the driveway, they were there to see him,
Yeah.
So now if he sees somebody parking in our guest parking or
Well, they're
anybody-
there to see him.
he thinks everything he sees is for him.
Exactly.
And he runs to it. He barks at it. He loves it. And it's so funny.
I know some people like that.
Yeah. Yeah. But I've seen how other golden doodle owners talk about this. And they're like, do you have issues keeping your golden doodle under control? Mm-hmm. Us too. That's the answer.
Well, Mike Bowers has got one, and I think he's like, God, I can't remember how old Max is, but I've known Max ever since he was little.
I mean, they're the best dogs.
And every daggone time I go down there, it's like he's happy to see me. He's barking. He's wanting to jump up on me, and
they're big, emotional pets. Very sweet.
they're big freaking babies, is what they are.
Yeah. Like Cash is, you would like when you look at him, he's so big and he'll get crazy and sometimes intimidating, whatever it is, but he will sit there and cuddle. He wants to be Little Spoon every night. He is the sweetest baby boy.
Yeah. And I'm 200 and pounds. And that dog wants to play tug all the daggum time and will literally tug me.
Yeah.
Just pull me. He's pulled me up out of a sitting position before.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is wild. The strength those dogs have.
I was going to try to get him to come out to LA with me, but I'm going to let him stay with family and that way he's comfortable and everything. But I wanted so badly to take him on tour with me. And
I'm not
bring him
babysitting.
out.
You can stop. I'm not babysitting.
David, we had an agreement.
No. You and Brittany had an agreement.
We had an agreement. He's a good boy, I promise. He'll only pull you across the yard. He won't go that far.
Yeah. I just see Kirby being pulled across the daggum thing.
Kirby actually picked him up from the groomer for me one time. That sweetheart. I had to go to work and his grooming went overtime and she went and picked him up and I was like, it was her first time meeting him too. So I was
Lord.
I was like, be careful. He's going to pick, but he's a sweetheart and he's going to have a nice little haircut for you.
And he'll slobber all over your car.
Exactly.
It'll be fine.
Now that's his favorite. He loves her so much, Kirby, because she came and saved him from the groomer.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, did you see what Brittany did when she was on the show?
I saw she wore my shirt. That was so cute. We flipped roles there for
Oh
a
yeah,
second.
it was funny as all get out. I loved it.
I
She's
loved
like,
it too.
I stole his shirt.
It was payback.
Yeah.
Now I told you I went and got her merch, but I took my fee, which was the shirt.
Yeah. But you promoted it.
Yeah.
I mean, so
It was a good investment.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then she wears yours on, and it's one that you can't get no more. So
Yeah.
it's like a collector's item.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like,
We might make some more prints or something one day. I mean, it's not like we can't recreate them, but they're not made right now. You'll have to special request it if you want one. But hit me up. I'll make you one. I don't care.
look, I bought a bunch of shirts, and I was like, I'll sell them myself.
Yeah.
Guess what's still in there?
Do you still have all the shirts?
All the damn shirts.
Oh my God, I love you.
I have to give them away.
Yeah, it took years. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, they're the old promo
Yeah.
logo design.
Oh, okay. Got
That
you.
one.
Gotcha.
They're that one. I got to change that to the new logo.
Yeah. Are we this one
Well,
on your shirt?
no, that's Bradley Studios.
Which one's the new one?
I don't know. I don't have it.
We need to get you a big sign with it.
It's on something somewhere. But anyway,
Let me send it to me so I can post the new logo.
you will, because the new logo is all over the internet.
Got it. I'll find
I got all that done.
Yeah.
That's the last thing. And
That's
all
the
those
last
shirts
thing to go.
and all. So if anybody would like an first run logo,
I'll take one. You know me, I love collecting my friends' merchandise.
oh yeah, you want tank top or you want regular?
Both. I'm down. I actually want a tank top. Now in the middle of summer with this, it's scientifically proven that it's over 1 million degrees outside.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So I think a tank top will do me well.
I need somebody to design a shirt for me that has a built-in air conditioner.
Yeah, we can do that.
Hot as all get out
One
there.
of those little fans that just,
Hotter than Hades out there.
yeah. It's been a rough
But
week.
no, I changed everything over because the nesting project,
Yeah.
they handle my merch now.
Gotcha.
So you can go to my .com, go up the top corner, and it says merch.
Yeah.
Click on it, and you can buy whatever you want. And what they do is they take the order in, they make the shirt right then, and then they'll package it and mail it straight out. So I don't have to touch nothing.
Heck yeah. That's awesome.
Awesome. I love it. Less work for me because I got enough going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, even with, even with my team, I've got Caitlin and I've got Julie that helps out. And here lately, all of us are just busy as I'll get out.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to keep up with stuff sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I know for me anyways.
Insane in the membrane.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes,
Especially
I love
when
it.
you're dealing with like peak season like this, doing all like your CMA interviews and all that stuff. It's like, ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I woke up one day and I'm weeks away from release. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that was one of the questions I was going to ask you is how long did it actually take to put the album together? Producing it, everything else done, finished
We
product.
didn't rush. I didn't put him on a timeline until my brother. I didn't put him on a timeline until the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Whenever we booked the tour, I was like, okay, well, some of these we got to release like pretty soon.
Oh, yeah.
And that's when we got Shadow mixed and Run Wild and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, it took probably, I think we did Thank You, the song I'm about to perform. We did that first.
Okay.
And we built it from scratch and wrote it together. That was the song that kind of started the project, was Thank You for These Experiences, So when we did that, I think it was like June of last year, May or June of last year
Yeah.
was the start. So it took us like right at a year, just taking our time.
Yeah.
Rewriting sometimes, re-recording sometimes. I took
Yeah.
a trip to West Virginia just to sit and go through the songs with him a couple times. Like, we didn't rush, but once it was time, it was time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's
okay. We're done.
yeah.
Time.
But
No.
it worked out great because you know, like I said, we could keep going and, you know, do a whole album, possibly, whatever it is. But these songs that we have mixed in the project that's done right now is very perfect and just cohesive. And
Are you dropping them as an EP, or are you going to drop them like once every?
This is a mini album. I might do a continuation, or I might just start over. I don't know. But yeah, this is just a mini album. It's got, I think, 6 on it. Titled Words in My Mouth, and then the opening song is Words in My Mouth, and then we've got Thank You, Shadow, Give It Away, Holding On, Run Wild. I could be forgetting one, but yeah,
it's all there.
Yeah, all of it is there. And I think pre-save for the album starts on July 20th.
Okay.
Yeah, so make sure you guys go and pre-save the album on July 20th.
That's so cute.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it.
Because that's my birthday.
Really?
July 20th.
Happy early birthday.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Did I say July 20th?
Mm-hmm. That's what you said.
Pre-save for the album is June 20th.
Okay.
There's too many J's going on. June 20th. And then the album release is July 5th. So make sure you go pre-save on June 20th.
There you go.
Sorry, I had to...
Feel better now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure I said the right thing. Oh, the album is already out July 20th.
That's like, because I could have swore you said earlier June 25th something. I was just like, whoa.
So lineup of days are, I'm here with you now.
Okay.
And then we've got on see, I did it again.
Yeah, you did.
June 20th, album pre-save is starting. July 5th, album comes out. July 20th, tour starts. That's why I said July 20th.
Okay.
Because there is something on that day.
See?
Yeah.
Don't make me get Julie to get her whiteboard out.
It's so confusing. I should have just waited one more month so that I could have 2 different. They're both J's.
Mm-hmm. You could have went with August.
I should have.
I mean, you know.
You live and you learn.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, when everybody's up partying and having a good time on 4th of July and it reaches midnight, you guys go listen to my album.
That's all they got to do.
Yeah.
And have fun. Ba, 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 boom, ba, ba, boom, boom, boom.
Should we do it? Should we?
That's up to you. You're the one holding all the devices because...
Should we perform it?
For everybody at home, Caitlin is not with us today because we're recording and it's Father's Day. And I've got Julie over there poking 3 buttons to change camera angles and
doing it flawlessly. Thank you.
Yeah. And I pre-mixed and set Seth up, so hopefully it sounds good.
Thank you.
Hopefully.
It does from what I can tell.
Yeah, you know. And so Seth is going to do a song for us. And Caitlin will be back tomorrow, which will be Monday. And we've got shows. We got so many shows booked out. It's almost like people want to come and talk to me or something. I don't understand it.
What is the deal?
I don't know. They're draw drunk.
What is going on?
They heard Julie cooks every now and then.
Oh my gosh.
You know, I still tell that story about her cooking the Christmas dinners for y'all.
That was amazing.
Oh, that's all we get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was amazing. That was very sweet. I will never forget that.
Mm.
And I didn't expect it either. I showed up and was like, oh my gosh, it smells so good in here.
Oh, yeah. How
it
in the
smells
hell?
like family.
How in the hell are you going to have a Christmas show
True.
and it doesn't smell Christmassy?
Yeah. Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
And the biggest Christmassy smell out there is turkey, all the grub.
She said, ham.
Ham.
I love the way she whispered it.
Yeah, I mean, it was just, I don't know. Which I don't know what to do this year.
What do you mean?
I've had so many guests on the show and everything. You know, if I was to invite everybody, I'd have a full house.
Just do it like you did. Do like a cup, you know, like do 2 Christmas specials and invite a couple artists each and just.
Dude, I could do a Christmas show starting tomorrow.
That's a good problem to have, I guess. It's just start now and go through the rest.
Just
of the
start
year.
now. I just just the David Bradley Christmas hour. That's
Yeah.
it. You know, all the way through.
I love that.
I don't.
Christmas is my favorite season.
Do what?
Christmas in July.
Yeah.
Christmas in July. I am not doing a Christmas
It's
in
my
July.
favorite holiday. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas. I'm ready to put up my tree.
What?
We can hold it till December.
No. No, I don't
When
want to
do
be
you
like
put
all
it-
them other people out there. I just, no.
When is it appropriate to put up your Christmas tree?
Me, it's always been appropriate right after Thanksgiving. Okay. The day after Thanksgiving, knock it out.
But see, on Thanksgiving, growing up, we always decorated the tree.
Mm-hmm.
So I put mine up before Thanksgiving,
Right.
usually like a week or two before Thanksgiving at this point.
Right.
Now, I think this past year, I did have a Thanksgiving dinner at my apartment at the time, and
We didn't get invited. You notice that?
it was small. I lived in a one bedroom. Now I live in a house in Brentwood. Y'all should come over and hang out and spend time anytime.
Got a pool?
They're fixing it. It's like cracked in the bottom or something, and they have to drain it and have people come and fix it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's two actually.
Awesome.
Come on over. Yeah. It's a community. Don't worry, they're not my personal pools, but but it's nice.
Oh, community pool.
We just had to get cash a yard and space.
Yeah.
And I love Brentwood. I used to live out there, and I spent time kind of hopping around Nashville to see where I fit in best, whether that was Donaldson or Madison, where I liked it best.
Right.
I love Brentwood.
Well, I mean, I've actually thought about moving Hendersonville or back down towards, because I lived in Smyrna for years.
Really?
Yeah. And I've thought about, because it's a bit of a drive up here to Portland,
Yeah.
and I do thank every guest that does drive up here. I really do. But I've thought about getting more centrally located
Yeah.
with a
It's
pool
just
in the
also
backyard.
like the drive itself is not that bad to your place. I mean, I'm from West Virginia, so
Yeah.
Charleston was like an hour. Not really, but it took me a nice drive to get anywhere anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm used to it. But the thing is, like, once you get to like Goodlettsville exit, I think it is, that road narrows down, and then you've got all that traffic
And construction.
and construction narrowing down, and it just takes so long. It's
Yeah.
not that it's a long drive; it just takes time, which sucks. But it's going to be like that anywhere you go in the city at this point.
It is everywhere. I mean, I've even thought about just getting a studio somewhere, but damn, them expensive.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if I had more people buy merch,
Bring it back around. I'm with you.
all the way around, we went around the street for a while. It's one of those things. Have you got your phone?
It fell.
Well, get it, because you got to do your music.
Just cut this part out. I want to look cool.
You're going to look cool.
No, I want to look cool.
Oh, okay.
I dropped my phone. Getting all crazy.
Dude, you're on the rawest show around and you're going to look cool.
But I am really excited to sing this for you. I've been planning to sing this song since we booked it.
Okay, cool.
So this one is the reason that I'm performing this one. I want to perform Shadow as well in May, but I really wanted to perform this one because it's the first one that we wrote for the project. My brother and I both wrote it together. Also, Cole Ferguson plays synth on it. So it was just a big collaborative effort. So I'm really excited about this one. It's called Thank You, and it will be out on July 5th with the rest of the album.
He got it right.
Pre-order June 20th. Too many numbers, too many J's.
I know. And just when you think you got it figured out,
Yeah.
that's the way it goes.
Thank you for leaving me lonely, 'cause I would have never left you. No, thank pushed too far, I tried too many times. I would have never said goodbye until the day I died. So thank you for leaving me lonely, 'cause I would have never left you. And who are you to believe that I deserved it? And who was I to believe that I'd be worth it? A shattered image of our world when it was perfect. And when we stay and try to change, we can't together. And I would have stayed inside your chains, locked up forever. You saved me years and tears, so it must be for better. And I've just got to accept how I'm looking at my life through a new lens. Love came crashing down, but I'm not ruined. And now I finally speak up for the truth, and seeds are planted way back when are finally blooming. So thank you for leaving me lonely. I would have never left you. No, thank you. You showed me the only way that I would make it through alive. I tried too hard and I pushed too far, I tried too many times. I would have never said goodbye until the day I died. So thank you for leaving me lonely, 'cause I would have never left you. And thank you. I would have never left you. Thank you.
Wow. I like that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, boom, 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 boom.
Whew, I can't believe I just performed it for you. I can't believe it's coming out on July 5th.
Yeah, it's wild, isn't it?
It's crazy. But yeah, thank you. That's that. That's my baby.
I liked it.
Thank you. It's got some of that R&B kind of.
It's got a little sway to it.
Yeah, yeah. It's the slower song on the album. So don't be deceived. The rest of the album is definitely, we go through different ebbs and flows of it. But
Right.
But yeah, that's my R&B little passion song.
Yeah, see, that's slow dance of the year right there. Because you got that sway, that slow, gentle sway to it,
Yeah. I have to give that to my brother. Tyler really does produce the heck out of that music.
Yeah.
I mean, I came to him with maybe 2 of these songs that were already slightly written. I had kind of written like a hook to Run Wild already.
Yeah.
And then I had written Give It Away, and Give It Away was produced instrumentally by Adam Stecker.
Okay.
And then Tyler mixed it.
Right.
But the rest of it, we did it all together. And either for Thank You, we sat in the studio, and as he did the guitar melody and everything, I wrote the song. It was very in real time,
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we just kept going.
And then when you win the awards, he gets the awards too.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Keep it in the family.
Hey, you might as well.
Yeah. Why not?
You gotta be careful though. Some family will screw you over worse than anybody else.
I'm with you.
Oh Lord. That is wild.
So yeah, July 5th, the album will be out.
I could just see some purple lights in the background and then fade in with some blue movers and yeah.
Go ahead and list it all out. And then when I get my lighting director, I'll just play him this interview and be like, here's what you have to do.
Just tell him to call me.
True. Come on now.
It's not like you ain't had my phone number for over a year, you know?
True. Hell, I've been to your house for Christmas.
I know.
We're getting old, David.
I know. Yeah, because that song stuck in my head, and I was just sitting there thinking. I mean, it's almost like some romance in there too, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I analyze too much stuff, I swear. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Did it get to you?
And now, oh no, I just you know. Have you ever went through times in your life where you had reflection?
Oh yeah, that's what this project is. Oh yeah.
And then you sang that song, and I was just like, well, say I'm not doing a project, I'm not writing stuff, but I've had a lot to reflect about.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, my life's been up and down, everything else. This has been the most solid thing that I've actually been involved in besides driving a truck. But I've been reflecting romantically, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's called sorting out your demons, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, but I could just, when you sang that song, I had somebody pop in my head, you know, and it's just crazy. But anyway, enough about me. How's your day?
Good. It's been good. It's been warm. It's been busy. I did 2 type out interviews this morning.
Oh, yeah.
So those will be coming out. I'm super excited about that. So make sure you check up on my Instagram and social feeds, TikTok, Facebook.
Does that make it harder
to do them online?
No, to talk about yourself, but you're typing.
Oh, way that I did it, they had like options of prompts. So like they went through all kinds of different questions and were pretty much like you pick your own questions. So that was a nice aspect of it.
Almost sounds like a dating project.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I honestly kind of find it's not easier, but I'm a person that I'm a perfectionist with things. Mm-hmm. I'll probably watch this back and be like, damn, I should have said a bunch of shit different. You know what I mean? Like, I just always think that I could have done better sometimes. Not always, but sometimes.
I love it when y'all call back and go, hey, can you edit that out?
Yeah. Yeah. But, and it's happened one too many times too. But I do find it easier in that way that like I can in real time kind of edit myself and read it back and be like, okay, no, I want to say it this way or whatever. So that's nice about it to kind of filter through myself. But otherwise, I like sitting down and talking like this and just, I might end up going down 20 different rabbit trails, but it was fun talking about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Having that real conversation is more fun to me. Yeah.
Yeah. That's, well, I mean, that's why I made all this, because I love the conversation aspect.
Yeah.
And I do give credit where credit was due. Brittany Bishop actually coined the phrase on my show that I run down rabbit trails.
Oh, yes. Rabbit trails.
Rabbit trails. I go down rabbit trails.
Yes.
I talk about anything.
That could be like a huge slogan for that. Let's go down the rabbit trail.
You need to write a damn song about it.
Yeah. I'm with it.
David was talking, but he went down this trail. I wanted to slap him. Anyway, crazy stuff. All right, dude. Ready to get off here?
Not really, but I guess the bar is cutting me off.
It's the way it goes around here.
But thank you so much for having me on.
Thank you for being on, and thank you for debuting your song.
Yes, thank you.
I mean, it's stuck in my head now. So, I mean,
when it comes out, I'll send you the link to everything.
yay. What are you talking about when it comes out?
I can send you the audio file now if you want it. Hell.
I've got it. I've recorded it.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
If you guys want to stream the song, go to David's Spotify.
Nope,
No, but that is awesome.
That's all on you.
So wait, will this be does this stream on Spotify?
This streams on everything.
Everything. So that'll be like a live performance.
Yeah.
Streaming everywhere.
Yeah.
Thank you, David.
You didn't know that?
I did, but I just kind of didn't connect those dots until this moment. Thank you for letting me.
Yeah, because I'm on, this show's on 18 different platforms.
Hell yeah.
Streaming.
Yeah.
You know, you can stream it anywhere. And YouTube. And I'm on YouTube podcast now. So.
YouTube podcast. Gotcha.
And this afternoon, I just got the pop-up on it. I'm going to be able to, like, you've got an Alexa or you've got a, whatever those things are called or whatever.
Google Home, something.
Yeah, all that stuff. They just sent me a link to where I can upload my show on it too. So I'll be on all that.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
Too many people only do one avenue.
Mm-hmm.
I like putting you guys out on everything I can put you out on.
Yeah. Thank you.
Because that's more people.
Yeah.
More people hear your song. More people appreciate it.
And different people use different platforms, you know.
Yeah.
Some people shop at Target, some shop at Walmart.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
exactly. I prefer not to shop there at all.
I'm with you. I prefer to DoorDash.
I'm still old fashioned. I still prefer going to a restaurant
Yeah.
and sitting down
Yeah.
and having a meal.
And it comes with that interaction too,
Yeah.
face to face. What? Are you laughing at me?
No, I find something, what's the word for it? I like it when the server comes
Yeah.
and takes care of me.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. I love it as well. I like a nice server.
Yes. I hate a rude bitch. I can't stand that.
You know what? Actually, there's a running joke between me and my friend group that
Oh God, I got to hear this.
it's not like a bad thing, but I just sometimes I probably should keep this to myself. But
You can tell me off there.
if this seems too bad, just cut it out. But sometimes I feel like in Nashville, we'll go out and I'll end up getting like a really shitty service sometimes. And it is so frustrating because we've all been there, but sometimes I just feel like a lot of like music artists and stuff that are here
Yeah.
end up having to serve or bartend or something. They'll like treat a lot of the customers really shitty because they don't want to be doing that. You know what I mean?
Oh, I can relate.
And sometimes that really is clear here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Cause,
And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go out and I'm like, clearly you're very pissed off, and that's okay. But
well, I mean, you can
let's make
ask,
the best of it. Why?
you can ask my team. Okay.
Yeah.
I've drove truck biggest majority of my life.
Yeah.
Weekends I was doing lights and sound
Yeah.
and I was okay with that. But now that I'm doing the podcast,
Yeah.
I got a job that I start at 4:00 in the morning and I get off at 1:30 in the afternoon. So I can come here and take care of all this stuff. And you can ask Caitlin or Julie. They hear me say, I hate this shit
Yeah.
3 or 4 times a day,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, and it's not the podcast I'm talking about. It's, I'm talking about getting and driving a truck. And look, I'm real good at driving a truck. Okay. 7 million miles under my belt, accident free. A lot of people can't say that.
Yeah.
And
4 a.m. Yeah.
4 a.m, and I'm moving trailers around a yard and backing them in the doors so they can unload them and load them.
See, but you're not putting yourself in a position to have to deal with customer service. That has a lot to do with it. You are aware of this.
I'm aware of this.
And so we work around it.
Right.
I feel like some people just don't care.
It's kind of like, you've got a guy engineering for you and he wants to be a train engineer and he can't stand mixing music anymore.
Yeah.
He'll treat everybody like shit.
Yeah.
Because he hates it himself.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Sling that hash. Make that money.
Make that money.
Because if you ain't smiling and friendly and helpful, you ain't getting that big of a tip.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how much they say it's already factored in. Because a lot of bars are doing that now.
Yeah,
they're factoring it in.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you're nice to me, if I'm out, you better pick a number. Because there are so many times I have had a really good waitress or waiter.
Yeah.
And I'll ask them, pick a number between 1 and 50.
Mm-hmm.
Pick a number. When was you born? What year was you born? I'll ask that.
Mm-hmm.
I may tip that.
I love that.
I like playing the game with it.
Yeah.
I like having fun. And I like when somebody's nice to me and I can return that favor.
Mm-hmm.
It means a lot to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know I made somebody's day.
I love that.
That's just like if one of you guys that's been on my show started from nothing and built and worked your butt off and you've been on my show and somebody's heard you on my show and you get a phone call and your career just blows the hell up, that'll be my proudest moment. Because that's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
Ba-dum-bum.
We love you, David.
Yeah.
You are part of our family now.
Yeah.
You are a staple of Nashville.
Didn't even get invited to Thanksgiving dinner last year. You believe that shit?
I was in a small apartment. This year, it is open to the public.
Open to the public. You hear that?
Well, not the whole public, but
You better be
guys
careful because there's a lot of public on this radio.
I know. It is open to you. Please come.
That's better because you might have 500 people show
Never
up.
know, yeah.
People calling the show. Hey, where's Seth live? I heard we was invited.
I heard it's an open public Thanksgiving.
With an open bar and food.
Come on now. I'm down. Let's have a party this Thanksgiving.
Let's just have a party.
Yeah.
It ain't got to be Thanksgiving. It can be anytime.
I know. I wish that I had anything narrowed down for an album release party, but the way that the schedule has lined up, I don't have anything right now except for the tour in LA. But when I come back, I'm going to do like an album release party. Where I'll just perform the album and we have fun and celebrate it and party. So I'll definitely keep you updated on that.
Yeah, because I just can't wait to hear it all. It's going to be awesome.
Thank you.
You've done some good work on it, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Awesome. All right, everybody, please check out Seth Bunting, SethBunting.com, Facebook Seth Bunting. I'm not going through the whole damn list. Check out all of his socials at Seth Bunting.
Get it.
Y'all, you can pre-save for the downloads, everything else, his new project. Y'all are really going to dig it. You just heard, thank you. And that was the slow one. So I can't wait to hear the rest of it. It's going to be awesome. Appreciate it. Seth, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks for including us in that debut premiere.
Of course. Thank you.
I might even do that on YouTube. I might do the premiere thing.
Sure. Yeah.
because I like that. I like that little sci-fi thing that goes on YouTube. It's funny.
Oh, the countdown thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just
Let me know if you do it. I'll get on there and just watch the countdown.
Yeah, exactly. We'll just watch the countdown.
Yeah, I know.
Mom, check out the countdown. All right, y'all, everybody, please remember, like, follow, share, subscribe. I'm going to tell you a secret. You can go to my YouTube and you can hit the subscribe button. It will not ask you for money. It will not ask you for anything. But it costs nothing at all to just click it. I need my numbers up. That way I can get more and more guests on here, and all these artists will have one hell of an outlet to put their music out on. And I appreciate it so much. Love you. Mean it. Bye.